welcome back to the Mind Talk Show. My name is Lynn. I am a mental wellness coach. The channel is centered around what I like doing. I like helping people achieve their mental health in order for them to achieve their goals. A whole person matters, physically, mentally, spiritually, and socially. A whole person. Your mental health matters to me. For those people who are returning, thank you so much for the support. And for those people who are new, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. In today's video, I wanted to talk about our children's mental health. Because many a times we talk about adults or men or women mental health and we forget our children. Do children have emotions? This is a question I know you are asking yourself. Yes, our children have emotions. Our children are human beings. The only difference is that they don't know how to differentiate the right from the wrong. That is the only difference between you and your child. Otherwise, they are human beings. They have emotions. They have feelings. They know how to express them, even in the little way. Okay? Remember that. Now, I wanted to look at the parenting styles and how it affects our children. That is our children's life. Now, a research suggests that parenting styles can have a range of effects on our children's mental health. That is present and even the future. When you are older, according to the styles, the parenting styles that your parents used can have an impact on your life, either positively or negatively. Number one parenting style is authoritarian parenting style. This is whereby children are expected to follow very, very strict rules, which are set by the parents. If the parent says no, it is a no. Very strict. Children are not given time or room to express themselves. It's not democratic. You can't say what you want to do. By the way, if you look around those old days, parents used this a lot. I am the final answer. And the punishment was very, very huge. If you do something wrong and you were told not to do, you will face a very, very bad consequences. We were raised in such kind of parenting, I know, or I guess. But things have changed. We live in a 21st century whereby also the parenting styles have changed. You can't impose that to a child because the effect are very huge. For example, effect number one, it leads to, yes, the child will be very obedient and efficient, but they will lack that happiness that is in future in their lives. They will lack happiness. Their social life, competence among their peers will not be there. So you don't want to spoil your child's, that social life, that esteem. So it's upon you. You know the kind of parenting style you're using. It depends on how you take things. It depends on how you analyze situations. Now, we have number two, permissive parenting style or indulging parenting style. This is whereby parents rarely discipline their children because they have low expectation. In this one, parents think that children are just children. There's nothing big, like they are just children. They don't know what they are doing, so they have low expectation. They don't set any standard for them. So children are permitted to do anything they want to do. Okay? In this one, the parent decide to be warm and decide to be a child's friend rather than being a parent. So even at times, children forget that you're their father or their mother. They joke a lot, they do things a lot, Now, there is also an effect when they grow up. What does it bring? The effect is that children are more likely to face problems with the authorities because they don't know the boundaries. They have excess authorities. Like they don't even know. They don't know. They do things. They overdo things because they were given that permission to make their own decision, to do whatever they want to do. So the effect is that children will face problems in future, especially with authorities. They will not know what and where to do it. Now, and children in this category, they tend to perform poorly because there are no strict rules, there are no standards. It's like they put those standards themselves, whatever they want to do, whatever way they want to run themselves, that's it, permissive. Now, we have number 3, we have authoritative parenting. This is the best according to the research because children and parents are democratic. They sit as a family, they discuss anything they want to do. They discuss, they exchange. It's a friendly way. Children are expected to do more, but the parents are warm. They support them in all ways. And they also give positive feedbacks to their children. Parents expect, that one I've said, parents are more nurturing and forgiving rather than being permissive, giving a punishment. Okay? So parents here, their target or their goal is to raise children who are socially responsive and also cooperative and self-regulated. Remember, there are those children, you find a home which has children who are very self-regulated. They know what to do, where and how. Parents don't struggle. They don't struggle at all. Okay? Now, it is said that I've not told you about the effect. The effect of this kind of parenting is that results in a happy child. The children will be very happy when they grow up, capable and successful. Yes, because in their home there was that freedom, but regulated. Not 100% freedom. It's regulated. Another type of parenting is an involving parenting style. This is whereby there is few demands, or in fact parents don't demand anything they don't set any standard, they don't expect anything from their children. In fact, parents here, they neglect their children in one way or another. Even their demands, you speak something, nobody is there to listen. They are just there by their own. And you see, children in this category, their effect is they lack self-control because remember, they were neglected, their demands. And there are those parents who think that once you give your children the basic needs, you've given them everything, so the rest they can sort out themselves. It doesn't work like that. You have to provide those basic needs and also be there for your children. Okay? Now, it is said that kids raised by authoritative, that is, permissive or uninvolved parents tend to experience anxiety, depression, and other mental illnesses. Okay? So, we should know how to guide and lead our child. Remember, parents, you know where you lie. Out of the four parenting styles that I've mentioned, I know you know where you are. If you're permissive, in fact, there are families whereby the father is permissive, the mother is authoritarian. So you see, children are mixed. They don't know where to stand. So it is wise for us parents to incorporate our unique parenting styles into one. When we speak as a father, as a mother, you speak as one voice, so that the children are not confused. They don't know whether to follow mother or to follow their father. So we need to incorporate all that parenting styles. Now, I wanted to give you tips on how you can support your child mental health. Remember, children's mental health is key in their lives, in tackling anything and everything in their lives. And in fact, for their development, the young ones, they need mental health. It has to be 100% good. Number one, model healthy coping skills. This is whereby you encourage your children to do things like artwork, painting, caroling, doodling. For those very young ones, you can encourage that. And for the bigger ones, like now for the adolescents and teens, you can introduce topics like mental health. They will understand. Okay. Another way to support your child mentally is keep communication open and honest. Let the children know that you're there for them. You are there to listen, and they are loved. Okay? They are loved. Especially that time when you open a conversation. You need to be very, very cautious about whatever you talk to your children, because this will help their mental health to develop well. Another thing, create a routine and set clear boundaries. This is whereby if you have a program in your home, how things are done, the time for eating, the time for playing, the time for doing any other activity is set and is followed. And children learn through examples. So you should be at the forefront to do whatever you tell them. This one will help them mentally. Let them know that you love them. This assurance helps them a lot. It helps to build their self-esteem, their confidence. The way they tackle things, they know my parent is there for me. It is a good thing. Another thing is provide a positive feedback and encouragement. Try to encourage your children. If a child has come with something, they want to talk to you, they want to share with you, listen and give a positive feedback. Don't avoid those funny feedbacks. Encourage joyful moments. If it's playtime, encourage your children to enjoy. You can also introduce a brisk walk. Yeah, you can do things as you talk and laugh. Encourage those joyful moments. Another thing, involve them in decision making. Very, very key. Remember, I said children also have their their emotions. So if you don't include them in decision making, it means that you don't value them. Yes, it degrades them. It breaks their self-esteem, and even their confidence will be very out of order. Remember that as little as asking them what they want to take for supper, they decide. They say, is it rice? Is it noodles? Anything they want. Listen to them, and then you come up with a conclusion on what you want to do. Now, talk about emotions and feelings regularly. You have gone to work, you have handled a very tough situation, or you were stressed. Come back home, share with your children so that they can know how to manage their emotions. Tell them, by the way, today I tackled a very stressful situation. I was dealing with my worker or with my boss or with this and that, and this is how I did it. Share with them. They will like to know the solution, how you tackled that. Okay, don't shy off. Introduce this topic slowly by slowly, and with the time they will be okay. This is what I had for today. I hope it helped you. I hope you know your parenting style now. I hope you know how to help your children grow their or have their mental health, which is okay, which will help them to develop equally. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you have any question, you can use the comment section to write. Okay, from your host, bye bye.